right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin with our formal toast for tonight. First off is Rob Squires, father of the bride.
Thank you, DJ Chandler.
Yeah, but Mama will be on.
Closer. Hey everyone, I'm Rob Squires, father of the bride. When Ann told me I would be speaking at the wedding reception, I did what any normal person would do. Panic! She said, you know, Dad, Tristan's dad, John, was a teacher and speaks for a living. We'll have a lot to live up to. And then she said, I'll only have 3 minutes, 180 seconds. So I panicked more and consulted ChatGPT. I prompted it by telling it, write a father of the bride speech about all the great things about Anne and Tristan that mean to me, and keep it under 3 minutes. It thought for a long time, and then it said, it's impossible, you're on your own, buddy. So here is my original Chat ROV version, and apologies for maybe running over my allotted time. A very special thank you to Kim's mom, Kim.
Ken's mom, Kim.
Sorry, Ann's mom, Kim. Raise your hand so people know who we are. Okay. For all her love and support for Ann. She gave birth to our beautiful baby girl almost 26 years ago. She has been the best mom that a child could ever want. She and Ann have been best friends ever since. Ann, you've been a fireball since you were born. A girl full of energy and always up to challenges. You have an amazing sense of balance, not only in sports, but as a metaphor for your life. Heeley shoes with rollers built in and the unicycle were no match for you. Within hours of getting them, you were cruising down the sidewalk like you were born on wheels. You were determined to master anything you put your mind to. Even downhill ski racing came naturally for you. You did it all with grit and determination, but with a fun-filled attitude. Your humor and spirit didn't go unnoticed by your teachers and friends. You naturally attracted friends who had fun with you. You were a great little sister to Chandler and supported him in all his sports and musical pursuits. I am proud that you are supportive of each other today. You also found a deep love of God and appreciation for all the ways God has given you talents. You volunteered your time and talents at mission camps around the world. Your faith has been a guiding light in all your pursuits. I admire you and your sense of giving back to people who are less fortunate than you. Your career path as a doctor of occupational medicine is a perfect match for your desire to care for others. I couldn't be more prouder of the woman you've become. I always wanted the best for you and never doubted that you would find a high caliber man of faith to complement your strengths. Once I met Tristan, I understood your love for him. Last August, Tristan drove up from Illinois to Wisconsin to meet with Kim and me separately and let us know he was planning to ask Ann to marry him. He explained why he loved Ann so much and wanted to be together for life. My eyes welled up as he explained his love and devotion for Ann. It was so emotional to hear him appreciate Ann for all the qualities we always knew about her. The more I've gotten to know Tristan and his family, the more I think there was some divine intervention to bring them together. When you marry a person, you also marry their family. Although I've only recently gotten to know the Cantons and learned how to pronounce their name, I have found them to be an incredibly giving family who embrace all of Ann's energy and unique personality. A recent incident cemented my approval of Tristan as your partner. Let me explain. When Ann was confirmed in our church in 8th grade, she received many gifts from a party we held for her. She kept all of those in a small wallet. The day after her confirmation, she took the wallet to middle school. At lunchtime, she threw away her lunch sack, which accidentally contained the wallet and all the money she received from our family. I got a call late at night from Kim, who said Ann was devastated she lost all her gifts. I could hear Ann sobbing in the background. So as a man and father who doesn't give up, I drove to the middle school at midnight to find 3 huge 30-yard dumpsters. I donned purple nitrile gloves and my 2 trekking poles and my headlamp. I was concerned that the police might think I was up to no good. I awkwardly climbed into the first dumpster, rummaged through endless paper sack lunches, decomposing food, and lots of schoolwork paper. I left no bag unopened. I didn't find anything in the first dumpster, so I crawled in the second dumpster. Same results. It was close to 1 a.m. and I was getting discouraged. I jumped into the third and final dumpster. I was halfway through the midnight scavenger hunt when I ripped open a soggy paper sack to find Anne's little wallet inside. All the money was still there. I felt like a raccoon who found the motherlode. I was overjoyed because I knew I could take away all the pain and anxiety I heard when Anne was sobbing in the background of my call with Kim. The time was almost 2 a.m. I didn't want to wake them to share the good news, so I had to enjoy my success alone in a waist-deep pile of garbage that smelled as good as you could imagine. Fast forward to this year, when Anne relayed to me a story about throwing out a gift card away. Can you believe Tristan went dumpster diving for that gift card? He showed his devotion, depth of love, and how much he cared for Anne. That's love. So now we need to work on Anne not throwing out important stuff. I would be remiss if I didn't remember the family members who could not be here. Anne's paternal grandmother and namesake, Anne B. Squires, who passed away 6 years before Anne was born. Anne, you carry on her name and all the great qualities that made her an amazing mom to me. Anne's paternal grandfather, George, with whom Anne had a special relationship. And of course, Anne's maternal grandparents, Dan and Nancy. Many of you will be at our Midwest celebration on July 25th in Middleton, Wisconsin. Many others not here today will join us then. So the celebration will continue, not just today and tonight, but for the rest next month and many years ahead. On this Father's Day weekend, I feel so much love and gratefulness for Anne, Tristan, and all of you who have traveled near and far to be here. This is the best Father's Day gift I could ever imagine. So let's all raise a glass to toast this wonderful celebration of Tristan and Anne. Sorry.